Well, we're here to expose the fact that the war that they want to push against Iran is being run by the British, along with what they're doing with Russia and Ukraine. All of this is being run by the British because their financial system is bankrupt. You got the BRICS. You have China's Belt and Road Project for economic development, and the British are opposed to that because their system's collapsing. So that's what's going on. That's why the attempt is to go to war. If this happens, if we don't stop this, this could lead to thermonuclear war, and could possibly eliminate all of civilization on the planet. So we got to stop this insanity.
Well, that's something we definitely can agree we don't want, right?
Right.
Thermonuclear warfare. Some might agree is necessary, depending on if they're very biblically based, and some who just want to live their daily lives might not want that type of fallout to happen. So, what can you tell me about what's been going on with Iran and Israel recently?
Well, what's been going on with Iran and Israel? Basically, the push is to get them to go to war and to drag the United States into that. What's called the breakaway ally, meaning if the United States doesn't do it, then Israel does it on its own. And in order to get the United States to come in, that's what's going on.
Now, would the United States joining this particular crisis, would that benefit United States citizens, or would it not benefit United States citizens?
No, it will be a disaster because you'll have China coming in, you'll have Russia coming in, and basically just one launch of a nuclear weapon, everyone's gonna go and launch theirs. Pakistan, China, Russia, United States, everyone's gonna do that, and we can't have that happen. One false flag operation, poof, and it's all over.
How do you feel about people saying that this type of conflict is necessary? Like especially those who believe in the Bible that this is supposed to happen.
It's completely nuts. It's completely nuts. It's completely nuts. That's what it is. They don't want to face reality. They're making things up. They're making things up because they're totally nuts.
So, what should United States citizens be doing right now?
Well, they should be fighting for economic development, working with China, Russia, and other nations of the BRICS to push for economic development. That is something that we're having a fight over around the world, which the British are completely opposed to.
And what do you have here? What are the papers that you have here? What are these for?
Well, it's educating the population about the policies that need to be pushed forward, and naming the names of who's behind all of this, why this is occurring. So we're with the Schiller Institute. We're putting this out to the population to get them to understand where this is coming from. It's not just Iran, Iraq, and all of this. We're naming the names, and it's the British.
So, what proof have you been able to find that pinpoints that the British are behind this particular crisis?
Well, because it has always been the British, because we have a bankrupt financial system, and the British have always been opposed to any type of economic development. Their system of economics is to loot other nations and so forth, not allow them to have economic development. But that's changing with China and so forth. And they're saying, no, we can't have that. We'll go to war if you try and stop us from having our economic development, our system of development, which is free trade, which is nuts.
Any last words before we part ways?
Well, I think that people have got to wake up and understand who the real enemy is and what we're up against. That we got to have real economic development. That saving banks on Wall Street and so forth is not going to work.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and you stay safe out here. Okay.
All right, I'll do that.
Have a good one.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. So that was very interesting. Let's see if we can get another interview.